Hi, favored ones. Welcome to Soul Reflections. Happy Sunday. For today, I'd like to talk about conditionings that we need to break or unlearn. This week kasi na-realize ko that I have this tendency to sleep um when I don't feel like doing certain things or when I do not feel like facing certain things. I have this tendency to just rest or sleep. And in my meditations, I realized that kaya pala ganun kasi back in 2015 when I was going through a crisis, I was so depressed. I had depression and all that, anxiety rin. Um, well, not exactly anxiety, but more of depression. Um, and my tendency is to sleep. As in, madalas talaga matulog. Because I didn't want to face or I didn't want to face whatever is happening during that time. And it was my way of escaping reality. So, madalas ako tulog. And then, now that I'm better, okay, now that I'm better, of course, nothing is ever permanent naman eh, di ba, in life. Sometimes, bad things would happen and then we pick ourselves up, we heal ourselves, and then we transform into better persons. So now that I'm already better, I realized that yung ganun klaseng conditioning, nandyan pa rin. Hindi siya nawala. And it made me realize that for a lot of people, there's a lot of conditionings as well. There's a lot of programming that's no longer serving them, that's no longer relevant to their current situation, but they still carry it. And the thing is, syempre, it's quite sad when the person is totally unaware of their conditioning. Ako nga, ang tagal, di ba? Parang 2015, it's almost, 6 years, 7 years that um, I've been coping with situations, with unwanted situations through sleep. So, ang tagal, ang tagal. Okay, I knew it was an issue, but then it was only last week that I suddenly, para siyang light bulb moment na, oh, dun pala siya nagsimula. Dun pala siya nagsimula during that time when I was so depressed. And because I wanted to escape life, I just slept most of the time. So, dun pala nagsimula. Hindi naman talaga siya issue ever before pa. It only started 2015. And now that I'm better, now that my situation is super okay, I still have that kind of tendency. I still have that kind of conditioning. So the point here is that whatever it is that you're going through, take a look at your patterns. Take a look at your tendency. The patterns and tendencies that's no longer working for you. And yung parang nakaka-frustrate siya, ganyan. Na mga patterns. Yun yung mga patterns na kailangan ng alisin. And I realized that I have to do something to unlearn it. Kasi kaya naman gawin yun eh. Remember the saying na, okay, 21 days to form a new habit. So, I'm going to be doing that for the next month. And hopefully, mabasag na talaga yung ganun na conditioning. Because it's not really productive when we have certain coping mechanisms that's no longer updated. Ang operating system nga, di ba, ang mga laptop nga natin, mobile natin, madalas natin ina-update. Paano pa kaya yung programming ng mind, di ba? So, any kind of coping mechanism that's no longer relevant or no longer serving you, be aware of those and unlearn it. Unlearn. I know it's easier said than done, but it can be done. It can be done as long as you're aware and you're determined to unlearn it. And I wish you well. So I'm sharing this not because I want to share my sad or yung mga sob stories from before, but because I want to share the realization na yung mga tendencies na pinagdadaanan natin ngayon or yung mga patterns that we have right now, that's not your real self. That's not the real you. And you can always unlearn it. And you have that power inside of you to unlearn, 'di ba? I-break yung mga patterns na yon. Tapos update, update yourself, update your mental attitude, your mental programming, update it. And you'd be so surprised. So, I'll keep you updated kung ano mangyayari. So, siguro after a month, I'll be talking about this again. Um, do send me a message kung nakaligtaan ko. But the message for this week is anything that's outdated, your programming, conditioning, your patterns, the mental thinking, pag outdated na siya, hindi na siya relevant, it's not serving you anymore, unlearn it because you can always unlearn and then learn new things. So that's the message for this week. God bless everyone. See you again. Oh, by the way, wala pa pala yung soul talk. Tapos wala pa rin yung meditation. I'll be giving you updates when I start na naman. When I decide to continue. Um, before the month ends, hopefully, I would be able to continue the mindfulness meditation and so. So that's it. God bless everyone.